And we're back. 5:45 is the time. Again, our developing story this morning. A missing 5-year-old in Oakland. Police still searching for him this morning. You can see his description there. 5 years old, 3 feet tall, 40 pounds, wearing a gray sweatshirt and pants. He has cerebral palsy, and because of that, he wears leg braces. KRON 4's Will Tran has the latest now from Oakland Police.
I just got this news release from the Oakland Police Department on this missing 5-year-old boy. According to an officer I spoke to, he told me investigators worked throughout the night here at the department as well as at the scene. Now, investigators will have more information on Hassani Campbell sometime this morning, including possibly how he went missing. In Oakland, Will Tran, KRON 4 News.
And also for you new this morning, we showed you that press conference that General Motors was holding a little bit earlier this morning. It is still going on. More live pictures to share with you here. And the latest news from GM, they say the Chevy Volt, the rechargeable electric car that they have, should now get 230 miles per gallon in city driving. That's the latest innovation that they've come up with this morning. The Volt is powered by an electric motor, and it also has a battery pack that has about a 40-mile range. But after that battery's dead, then a small gasoline engine kicks in to generate electricity, and then it recharges itself. It's due to hit showrooms in November of next year, and we also expect news on GM's eBay deal to sell cars as well. So as soon as they talk more about that, we'll share some of those comments with you as well. But GM having a press conference this morning. 5:47 is the time. We're also following the weather as well. We've got hot temperatures. We have smoke, believe it or not. Evelyn's tracking it all from the Weather Center. Good morning, Ev.
Good morning, James. We're taking a look at the Bay Bridge span this morning. Want to give you a look at a few of our numbers. We are cooling it down a bit around the bay and at the coast, especially. Inland spots still hot today, but it on the cool side. But once we get into Sunday and Monday, we're warming it up and we're keeping it a little sunnier as well. 5:50 the time right now. Want to get a check on traffic with George.
Thank you, Evelyn. Good morning. Well, in our never-ending quest for the hot spot, we start off with a look in the ride in the South Bay, where we've had no problems this morning. We've checked public transit, no problems for you there, and no problems at the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. That westbound ride still moves without delay. James?
All right, George, thank you much. While we're talking about traffic, a quick reminder again, the CHP is on the lookout for drivers breaking the hands-free law. You see that one? That driver right there doing exactly that. Officers across the Bay Area will wage a zero-tolerance campaign against anyone seen driving with a cell phone in their hand. California's hands-free law, of course, took effect July 1st of last year, and since then, anyone operating a motor vehicle cannot use a cell phone without a hands-free device, like a Bluetooth headset. First offense, $20. Second offense, $50. When we add the court fees, though, the cost could be a whole lot more. All right, at the, well, let's see, 5:52 on the clock here. We're going to take a quick break, a live picture from our roof camera this morning. So far, so good. Weather-wise, nice and cool. That all changes this afternoon. For folks inland, it'll be another hot day. We'll take another look at the numbers in just a bit. Stay with us. And we are back. The latest now with the developing story of Michael Jackson, his death, the investigation. The coroner apparently has said that the autopsy results are in, but that police now have asked for those results to remain sealed while investigators continue to look into Jackson's death. Apparently, those investigators have been checking into medications that may have contributed to the death of the King of Pop, and they say until they're ready, they'd like to keep those secret. Has something to do, I suppose, with the questions they're asking and the many doctors who have served as Michael Jackson's personal physician over the years. Meanwhile, we're also following the latest online. There was a hearing yesterday. In fact, TMZ coming up with the latest on what happened during that afternoon session. A couple things of note. One, the attorney for AEG, that's the promoter who was in charge of Jackson's recent tour here, they want to put out video from Jackson's latest rehearsal, and they assured the judge in yesterday's hearing that none of that video material in question has anything to do with the children, so they don't have to worry about that. Also, the judge, speaking of the children, did grant and appoint a guardian ad litem for the three children there of Michael Jackson, which basically means that they will have independent representation in court proceedings should their interests come into conflict with those of Catherine Jackson, who was appointed guardian of them. So anyway, those couple of the latest things coming out of the court hearing yesterday. We'll continue to follow the latest and let you know what develops here out of the case. In the meantime, at 5:57, a live look at your 7-day forecast. Again, temperature's going to be hot inland today. They'll cool down a bit as we head towards the weekend. We'll get a full look at the forecast, though, with Evelyn Taft in just a moment.